Alright, hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today, the spy base has been officially completed. Or not to just today, but like, a week ago, the very day I had my very first surgery, actually. And, today I will be officially going back to recording and uploading like normal, because I won't exactly have to worry about, like, the pain and the stuff from the surgery at all anymore. Because, I have started healing fast, actually. I have been healing faster than I thought, and, yeah. I had surgery on my left testicle. I had literally just uploaded, not uploaded a video, but I had literally just recorded a 50-minute long video until everything crashed. And when I looked at the screen, I realized I've been kind of talking to myself because it kind of crashed. And Mobizen, you need to fix the crashing thing. But not like I can do anything. I'm a really small channel. But it's time to go back to the spy base, because yeah, basically 20 minutes ago, I had literally came back to spawn recording, and after Mobizen crashed, I realized that I just came back to spawn was to talk about stuff, and then just go back to the spy base when just recording again. And I really hate it when Mobizen does this. Seriously, Mobizen, you need to fix the crashing issue. But, yeah. I had to get surgery on my left testicle after something that I had after 13 years since I had undescended testicle when I was only literally just born. I had an undescended testicle, but over time it had settled back to its regular place where it's supposed to be, and 13 years later, back to this time, I had to get surgery because the undescended testicle that I had from 13 years ago had caused me to get my very first surgery on my left testicle, of basically, in a way, tangling, if you would want to say it tangling. In a way, I could call it tangling, also kind of not, but after the left testicle kind of tangled and stuff, it had caused mass swelling and pain, or caused me swelling and pain on the left testicle, and it was so painful that I started throwing up. And it started like 5:30 in the morning. Literally 30 minutes after I woke up, like 30 minutes of me doing builds on the spy base, or basically completing the spy base. I had begun to feel pain in my left testicle, and yeah. I had been sent to a health clinic to hope get it fixed, but they're like, no, you need to go to a hospital immediately. And then they sent us on our way to the hospital, and we had to go to the hospital to fix my left testicle. And we had, apparently a lot of people in that hospital were actually quite big fans of Minecraft. And I liked it. They're also very nice people too. And also the thing about me quitting 2BTT, that is kind of not very true. That is kind of like a prank kind of thing. I'd only be like uploading 2BTT content like every 2 months at least. So I'm not officially quitting 2BTT, because I never want to quit 2BTT. It's my most favorite Minecraft server. So no, I'm not quitting 2BTT ever. Unless I get tired of it, then I would truly leave 2BTT. But at this point of my channel, with it being in love with 2BTT content on my channel, there's hardly a chance I would actually ever stop playing 2BTT. And I just want to make my fans happy. And, yeah. But yes, the Rickroll thing on the Minecraft servers was a real thing. I just thought it'd be funny to Rickroll Minecraft servers. And yes, when I looked at that video title, I realized I didn't pluralize the servers, and put Rickrolling Minecraft server, most famous Minecraft Pocket Edition Minecraft server. And when it like, yeah, it didn't make much sense. I mean, if it was Rickrolling one Minecraft server, then it would have made quite a bit of sense. And, yeah. That video was intended to be me Rickrolling regular 2BTT, but, yeah. And, the idea about quitting 2BTT, that's fake, because I am never quitting 2BTT unless I want to, and I don't. The reason why I'm not posting much 2BTT content is because there isn't hardly much interesting to post about it very much. Because there's hardly much interesting about the actual server as real 2BTT. I mean, yes, they do have a Discord, but I don't have Discord. And the only kind of social media I actually ever use is YouTube and Messenger. And yeah. But yeah, about the surgery thing, I had to get like a 9-inch, or not 9-inch, but wow, that would hurt, a 1-inch little hole inside of my, on the area where the testicles are, or, in case you don't speak science, the nuts. No, I wasn't awake when this had actually happened. I had that sleeping gas stuff. And, I had a 1-inch hole. Not 9 inches, because, wow, that would hurt. If it was 9 inches, then I'd probably be able to feel it even if I was asleep. Probably not, but that would definitely hurt if it was 9 inches. But luckily it wasn't. It was only 1 inch, and I could hear Pumpkin screaming outside. But I don't have to worry about the chicken because he's just a loud rooster. We might end up getting rid of him soon because he's causing a lot of problems with our coop and stuff. Causing our best rooster to also somewhat cause problems, but not as much as Pumpkin is. Ducky's our best rooster. He's the good rooster of the coop. Meanwhile, Pumpkin's just that pain in the butt rooster that's just causing a bit of trouble and stuff. And scaring a lot of the chickens, like Nugget. There was that one night when Nugget had slept outside the coop for an entire night with the babies. Yes, the baby chickens are outside, and they're completely okay. They just sit there. The chickens just sit there. The baby chickens just sit there in their little cage. They're not exactly allowed out yet because there was one time when we let them out, it had gotten one of our chickens injured. Because they all went a little bit too crazy over the excitement of being outside their little cage thing, and we're just letting and that's the reason why they're not inside the cage, or why they're inside the little cage. Because every single time we let them outside the cage, they go insane. Luckily, we do get to spend time with the little Afro chicken, though. The Afro chickens are very nice. I like Afro chickens. They're soft. But my most favorite chickens are Cochin chickens. White, Leghorn Cochins. Because that's the same kind of Cochin that Ducky is, the good rooster. White, Cochins are normally good chickens, so that's also why Ducky's normally very quiet and very, very nice to people. Although doesn't exactly like to hang out around with people. He's just one of those kind of roosters that just doesn't want to hang out with people. But he does genuinely care for the coop, but we didn't come here for basically chicken politics or anything, which that doesn't make any sense. We didn't come here to discuss anything about chicken rules and coop stuff. We came here to talk about surgeries and Minecraft bases. And these two things were actually kind of happening around the same time, actually. The time I had my surgery was on the same day that I actually finished the spy base. Or the time where I was almost done with the spy base. Just before that villager thing had actually been made. Or not a day before it, but, well, yeah, a day before the villager thing was made. But 30 minutes after I started my progress and woke up 30 30 minutes after I woke up and started progress on the spy base and completed the actual base itself, I had started feeling extreme pain. I could say that this is the worst drawn out pain in my entire life. It's not the worst type of pain that I've actually ever experienced, though. This was just like kind of pain that was just drawn out over a long period of time, and it was not very fun. But yeah. "5 a.m. surgery. Woohoo." That was just one hectic kind of day. It was just one day that just came out of literally nowhere. We didn't expect to have a 5 a.m. surgery right off the bat. It was just very, very unexpected. Everyone was incredibly tired, except Lily and Daddy, but everyone else in the family was incredibly tired because everyone was up at everyone was up at 5 a.m. I woke up at 5 a.m. 30 minutes after, the day turned to absolute chaos and an unexpected kind of thing, and something that I literally never want to go through in my entire life. I literally barfed in the bathtub when it was like literally just as soon as I start feeling the pain, I was like, Mama, I don't feel so good or anything. And it feels like, well, she wasn't very speechless or anything. She was questioning a couple of things, like, where does it hurt? Or what kind of don't feel good kind of stuff. I was like, it hurts on left, and I wasn't exactly like that, but I was definitely feeling very nauseated from pain and stuff. And then I was like, I'm gonna take a warm bath because I think that might do something. But no, it kind of helped the pain a little bit, but it didn't help it to the point where I wouldn't stop barfing or anything. Because the time I started barfing was when I just, like, I don't know, like 5 minutes after I got into the bathtub, I started barfing all over the soap bath stuff that my mom owns. And I'm pretty sure for her that wasn't very fun to clean up. And I agree, because we all had a very, very rough day. And yeah, we had called into like the health clinic thingy, and we gone on up to there. We were in there for, I don't know, like 10 minutes, I think, maybe 15 minutes. And after that 15 minutes, that person on the reception thing was like, get out, you gotta go to the hospital. And went to the hospital, and we went to the hospital to get surgery to get the left testicle fixed from the undescended testicle thing that I had since a baby, or had from a baby, or like when I had since I was born, and yeah. I didn't have I didn't have undescended testicle for my entire life. No, that wouldn't be good. The undescended testicle thing kind of settled over time, and I was fine for like 13 years until today, or not today, but until 1 week ago. A complete insane kind of day just comes up. Just something that just came out of the middle of nowhere. It literally came out of the Minecraft sky out of this blue glass. It literally came out of this blue sky. It literally came out of the middle of nowhere. We didn't even expect it to happen. And yeah. Luckily they did give me like that sleeping stuff that they normally do when surgeries and stuff are happening and stuff. Yeah. Normally when most of the time they have like a lot of like gases and stuff to make you fall asleep and stuff before the surgery. I had some of that gas and I fell asleep like literally an instant later. And actually after that I actually had started hearing things a little bit better actually. Like, my left ear had always been a little tiny bit muffled, but now it's a little bit better when hearing. But I think that's just the thing when they did the temperature thing or something. I don't think it was any of that. I don't think it was any of that sleeping gas that fixed that weird hearing thing. I think it was just the temperature stuff. Like the stuff when they poke it into your ear. Or it could have been the COVID test, because I got COVID test and it freaking hurt. It was kind of like that old type of COVID test, and where they do it just like where they stick it up and then get it out after like, I don't know, 2 seconds, and then do it to the other one for 2 seconds, and it was the most painful. That is the most painful thing I've ever felt in my nose. I had to get shots in both arms, or not very much shots or anything, it's just more needles and stuff. For hospital stuff, I forgot why they did needles or something. Once, I do remember that something was like for IV fluid and stuff. And, I forgot why they gave me the IV fluid or something. It was probably for something in case something went wrong. But luckily everything went smoothly and everything was completely fine. And yeah. I really hope that this video doesn't end up crashing during the tour, because having it crash is just not fun. But anyways, now that we're done talking about the surgery stuff, time to go to the spy base and stuff. So the floor that I'm currently on now, or the floor that I've been telling the story about, or telling about my time at the hospital. This is where my nether portals, my map, and my bed are actually up here. This isn't very much of anything up here. There isn't very much up here either. There isn't very much up here. But it is more than there is on the first floor. Now let's go on to the second floor. My world records room. I own 11 on the Dickinson SMP, or more. Actually, I actually own 10, because one of these is actually Lily. And she owns the record for killing the Ender Dragon first, but I own a record for killing the Ender Dragon the most times. Oh wait, I remember what the other Ender Dragon bottle thing is, actually. It's for first end base. I have the very first end base up there. It's in progress, but I'll end up doing that within... I'll end up putting a video about the Dickinson SMP. I don't know when that video is exactly about. I haven't checked FitMC's channel in a while, so after I'm done recording this video, I'm probably gonna end up watching FitMC in case he's posting anything. But anyways. The Nether Star is a legitimately gained Nether Star from defeating the Wither the very first time. The very first Wither kill on the Dickinson SMP. The map is the spybase, the largest and the very first mega base. The sword is the strongest player, most blocks broken, most times killing the Ender Dragon, first end base, most shulkers, most enchanted, richest, most bases, most mobs. Shoot, let's just tilt everything sideways, because everything already is just sideways. That the map just doesn't look correct when it's flipped sideways. Anyways, yeah. Now let's go to this other area, the storage, like the sign says. This is just stuff. The lanterns are just villager trades. Got a couple mob heads that I got from a charge creeper kind of thing. Bunch of dyes that I use to make the spybase glass windows and stuff. All of the glass that I use to make this, which I apparently overestimated. This is all the dirt and the cobblestone that I needed, which I apparently didn't need the cobblestone actually. Oh wait. The cobblestone is from mining out that, the area for the mob spawner that I had a couple, like about 100 blocks away, which isn't very far. The coal is also from that. I used, like, I forgot how much coal there was, but there was definitely over a stack than rather. I think I used the others too. I think I used the other pieces of coal on these torches right here. The dirt blocks were some those dirt blocks are some leftovers from when I was building the base. Now the very first floor, or okay, the least interesting floor on this place. But it is basically my pet room actually. This is my old storage area before I moved my storage area. I just kept these there because they could be important. Like if now storage area up there, which would probably not be very needed because it's kind of hard to run out of storage place because we never need storage because we normally store everything in shulker boxes and stuff. But you never know if you need enough like storage areas for like to store those shulker boxes and stuff. But likely chests with the new bundles and stuff that will come out soon, chests would likely become a little bit useless. Because you can basically have infinite storage within just a shulker box. Because you can just store shulker boxes within shulker boxes within shulker boxes, or store shulker boxes within bundles within shulker boxes within bundles, and so on. And if that actually is allowed in Minecraft physics, we can have some infinite storage thing if it doesn't crash the Dickinson SMP. But yeah. Yeah, look, that's my old storage room, but like if the infinite storage room kind of thing is actually able to work, then chests would basically become a thing of the past. Or not exactly, but chests would be basically a beginner's kind of item. Like once you get a hands on the bundle, then you can have a lot of storage. Like if you get hands on like chokers and bundles, you can have a lot of storage. To the point where you could probably crash a Minecraft server if you had too much. But yeah, that anvil over there is the same anvil I use to make my rewards wall, or specifically the rewards that are on the wall. That's my sea turtle. I called it a panda. I almost called it a panda again. My sea turtle is named Charlie because literally a lot of rooster type things are named Charlie. So I decided to dedicate the turtle's name to be Charlie, or dedicate the name of Charlie to be Charlie. And that's my set off the side. And these llamas aren't, and these llamas are just here. That brown llama is anyone's pet, so I just killed it. Yeah. Why are there two wandering traders? I think there's one right here, and you have another one over there. Does this one have like a leader? No, it's just a random wandering trader llama. What? Anyways, random llama physics, I guess. But yeah, this is the spy base kind of thing. Also, the main spy base logo kind of thing is actually a spyglass. Because I saw a very unique opportunity for a pun there. Yes, I like a lot of puns in my builds and stuff. So yeah, the old top of the base used to have a spyglass on it. Which it still kind of does, but it's covered up by the massive large beacon. Like, seriously, I could have put that beacon literally anywhere, but I decided, nah, let's just put it on top. Because who wouldn't have a gigantic beacon on the base? Because it would actually look pretty cool. And this is spybase used to have quite a bit of different things before it was actually like this. Before it was like this kind of base. I know it isn't exactly a proper like Hermitcraft mega base. I was kind of expecting it to be like a massive mega base. This is kind of like an average tiny mega base, like an average base. But for the scale of things on the Dickinson SMP, it would be definitely considered a massive mega base. Because it is the biggest structure on the Dickinson SMP. And if it's the largest base, and like if it's smaller than a mega base, but is the largest base on the Dickinson SMP, it would be considered a mega base to server Dickinson SMP kind of standards, because of its size. I know soon that this base would end up soon getting past, like, by the time this mega base is like a year old, this base would probably be far past from what people on the Dickinson SMP can do. We have done a lot of things on here. I'm surprised no one has actually started griefing anything. So it would be interesting if we could see a grief on here. I mean, like if it's a major grief, then yeah. But no one griefed the very first spawn bait. No one griefed spawn or any mega bases or anything, because that's just kind of actually 600k used to be the largest base, or like the largest single person base. Because it's my base, actually. It used to be the very largest single-person base. And it's also the most OP base because it does have dozens upon dozens of golden apples and super armor. And it also does have, like, a massive beacon there. But luckily, I own all that stuff. Well, not exactly literally own it all, but it's the super armor and the golden apple stuff. That's all like a shop, but it's incredibly expensive. And if you want to get one piece, you would have to at least pay, I think, 32 diamonds for just one piece of that armor, and like. One half of the armor would be a stack of diamonds, and 2 stacks of diamonds for just the entire set. And all the tools is worth, I don't know, like probably doubled that armor, but we don't normally include the tools. I mean, I probably will make an upgrade version where it probably has like all the tools for like 64 diamonds in just one thing. Like, or like have every single tool be worth like 16 diamonds. I don't know how that shop is gonna go, because that thing has hardly even had any sales. I don't think it has one. Like, no one's even attempted to buy any of that armor. I still have the original set, actually. The original shield, the Dickinson, the original armor. Heck, even the original chestplate of heart from the beginning of the entire Dickinson SMP. The chestplate of heart has kind of been... the chestplate of heart has actually been originally like an old diamond set that I had... And it's like the chestplate that I had merged with a new diamond set that I had that had much more powerful enchants than the chestplate of heart. But somehow the name of the chestplate of heart actually stayed. So anyway, the chestplate of heart is kind of a really rare kind of thing. Especially the original one, because I'm the only one who actually carries. And, yeah. Also, the Dickinson SMP has been upgraded to the 1.18 update, or the 1.18 snapshot. Basically, it would be considered a snapshot because it's like a mode that you could set up to the actual world creation thing. I had just applied it today, and now we have skulk sensors and stuff in this world. We also had candles yesterday, or more like 2 days ago, or like 1.5 days ago. But yeah, there isn't much to show y'all now. I'm gonna see y'all all in the next video. Bye. First, I'm gonna take a picture of this because that's actually cool. Okay, now, bye. This base is really cool, so I just took a picture of it. So, goodbye.